Hi, I'm Kathy Taranto.
And I'm Matt Taranto, and here's some information on some of our exciting services here at AesthetiCare. Hi, I'm Matt Taranto with AesthetiCare, and I want to talk to you today about the Visia photo imaging system. This is one of my favorite pieces of equipment that we have at AesthetiCare because not only is the technology amazing, it allows us to be incredibly thorough in analyzing skin. So when you come into AesthetiCare for your first time, we have a program set up. We spend an hour with you. We will never try to sell you anything. Our goal is to teach you thoroughly. And utilizing this system enables us to be much more thorough than if we were just looking at you visually. So the Visia is the most advanced and thorough skin analysis system on the market today. It has a variety of different cameras that not only take different angles, but also have filters that look underneath the skin, allows us to do a three-dimensional topography of the skin. But we want to make sure that we understand what's going on with your skin so we can always recommend the best treatments, the best home care to help you meet your needs. So I'm going to walk you through just a few of the aspects of the Visia. One of the nicest things is there's a database in here of about 250,000 people. And so the Visia analyzes your skin, but then it compares your skin only to people of your same gender in your age range in 8 different categories. So if you look at this example that we have here, we can see that this lady here in spots, these are visible spots that you see, is in the 51 percentile. That means in these spots it is outlined that the naked eye can see for her age, she's kind of right in the middle. She's at the 51 percentile. And I can take that marking off. I can blow this up very large so we can really zero in and talk about if what we're looking at is a sun damage, is it SK, AK, are there discrepancies, things like melia, sebaceous hyperplasia. It really allows us to be thorough. So the next thing we look at, which is really interesting, is a texture, a wrinkle. And this actually allows us to highlight wrinkles underneath her eyes, and on another angle we'll do her forehead and find out how does she stack up in wrinkles, and can blow it up and show you which are a little deeper, which are a little bit more shallow. Now she does very well. She's in the 80th percentile of women with wrinkles for her age. The next category here is texture, and this is going to show how smooth is the skin. You know, dry skin is not as smooth as oily skin. As we age, we get more texture. So she has a few textural issues that we can address with a variety of different treatments, and she's in the 37th percentile. Now, we all have pores, but what's really fascinating about this is it's going to tell us which of her pores are large and which are small. Now, she actually does very well. She's in the 84th percentile of enlarged pores. We all have pores, but hers are very small, which is great. Now, this next one is a little scary. Everyone kind of oohs and ahs over it. This is the UV photo, and this is going to show what sun has done to your skin through your lifetime. And you can see it's kind of a scary looking photo, but it's a great tool for us to understand how much sun damage is on the skin and what treatments are going to be best to rectify that damage. Now, sun damage doesn't just express itself in browns, it's reds and different colors. So I can pick the browns and show, okay, here's the pigmented areas of sun damage, but then I can also pick the reds and show where does she have some vascularity. You can see here, right here in the nostril area, she's got a vessel. She has a few little vessels on the cheeks. Again, a lot of people come in and they don't like the redness. This identifies rosacea and things like that that we can then address. Now, the last measuring analysis is what we call porphyrins. This gives us a great idea on how much oil your skin is producing, because what you use at home will change depending on if you're very dry, very oily combination. Now, this woman here happens to be very dry, and skin just looks better when it's hydrated. So we're going to recommend some better hydration for her. Now, this is really fascinating. It's got a true skin age, and what this does is it basically takes all the scores and says, okay, for this lady, she's 54, her skin is expressing itself as a 52-year-old. So it's kind of fun to see where you stack up in that. It's really fun once we start doing some treatments to see those scores move. Another very nice thing is this 3D viewer, which allows us to do a three-dimensional topography of the skin. So for example, I can choose an area under this lady's eye, and I'm going to place it right here in her crow's feet. It shows up a little better in black and white. And then I can put it on its side and show kind of the depth of a wrinkle. I can put this here on a nasolabial fold and again show the depth of that. And again, this gives us great information on what treatments are going to best rectify these issues. So I will tell you, of all the pieces of equipment in AesthetiCare, I think this is one of the most important. It allows us to be more thorough than any clinic that does not have the Visia. It allows us to better recommend treatments that we know are going to show positive results to you and help you achieve your goal. Now, most importantly, we are very disciplined at taking pictures because we always want to show you how your skin changes. We don't want to hope that treatments work. When you do treatments here at AesthetiCare, we will always have photography of you before we do anything. Now, once you're done with whatever treatments we've recommended or that you do, we're going to take another photo. We set it side by side up on this big screen TV, blow it up. You literally will be able to see how every pore changes. Okay, we want to be credible. We want to make sure that you're happy with your treatments. The best thing about the Visia is there's no charge for this. So when you come into AesthetiCare your first time, we're going to spend an hour with you. We're going to thoroughly analyze your skin. We're going to use the Visia. You're going to ask all the questions you want. You're going to leave here really understanding what is going to be best to help you meet your goals. So call AesthetiCare today, make an appointment for a complimentary consultation. Again, no charge. You're going to leave fascinated. It's a very, very fun experience, and we look forward to seeing you soon here at AesthetiCare.